and welcome to Nature's Corner. I'm Shannon Unger, Park Program Supervisor here at Cabarrus County Active Living and Parks. And today we're going to be doing some bird science, some bird sleuthing. And if you look over here, you'll see 5 birds that you can find in this area. Up in this corner, we have a great horned owl. He's a nocturnal bird, meaning he comes out at night. He's the largest owl you'll find in this area. He is a raptor, which means he hunts live prey and he uses his feet to capture them. Next to the great horned owl is a mallard duck. He is not a raptor, and they are omnivorous, meaning they eat both plants and animals, and you can find them in ponds and streams in this area. Down below, you're going to find a great blue heron. He is a large fisherman who lives mostly in swampy areas or on the edges of ponds where he walks through the muck and he fishes with that long bill on his head there. Another bird that you can find in this area is an osprey. He is also a raptor, but he's more of a fisherman and catches fish and other things with his talons. And this last bird you see here is a sharp-shinned hawk. He is also a raptor. He is carnivorous and hunts during the day. He has great speed and wonderful eyesight for capturing his food. Now, the detective part is I'm going to show you 5 different feet. These feet we got from the Carolina Raptor Center. And we're going to see if you can figure out, hypothesize, or predict which foot goes with which bird. Be thinking about what it eats and where it lives. Let's start with this one. So this is a long leg with big, long feet. Not really big talons or anything like that, just little claws. Can you guess what bird this might have come from? If you guess the great blue heron, you would be right. These long, flat toes help him to walk through the muck and the mud without sinking. Kind of like snowshoes. I guess you could call them mud shoes. How about this foot? This is obviously a webbed foot with little itty bitty little claws there. I bet you know where this bird might be found, in the water. And if you thought that, you'd be right. It is the foot of a mallard duck. Let's try a couple more. The next 3 I'm going to show you all come from raptors, or carnivorous birds that catch their food with their feet. Let's start with this big foot here. He's got huge talons, very sharp, be careful. And his legs are covered with feathers. It looks like fur, but I guarantee they're feathers. What bird would want to have feathers all down his legs? If you guessed the great horned owl, you would be right. He likes to have feathers all down his legs because it helps him to be a more quiet flyer. Owls aren't particularly fast, but they're very quiet. And also the feathers help to keep him warm because he's nocturnal. Let's do 2 more. This one has very sharp talons as well, but he does not have feathers all down his legs. This bird relies on speed to catch his food. And if you thought the sharp-shinned hawk, you would be right. 1 more, friends. This foot's kind of hard for you to really get a feel for because the bottom is very, very, very bumpy, very rough, kind of like sandpaper, with huge talons, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. What bird wants to catch food that's very slippery? If you guess the osprey, our great fisherman here, you would be right. Well, thanks for joining us today. This is Nature's Corner with Shannon Unger. I'll see you next time.